Look at what I scored. Finally got my hands on some white flowering plants, and look what else I got. Look at all of these bulbs. Home Depot came in and saved me. I had not bought any bulbs yet for the greenhouse, and I really missed the window to order because I needed to have everything chilled and what else. So I really needed some white bulbs, and I found some white hyacinths from Home Depot, and I also got my hands on some white tulips. So, and then of course, while I was driving home, I ran into another greenhouse and got some candy tuft, which are ahead of schedule, and I'm excited to plant these up. So I'm going to plant these around in the greenhouse. I think honestly what I'm going to do is probably plant up this guy. Look, there's a weed in there. Where did these things come from? I'll show you how I take a wooden planter and how I make it waterproof-ish. And I don't know, a couple other spots in here. Succulents are doing great. I may have got a couple more. I definitely want something over here in this container. I may have a little bit of white in here, so maybe candy tuft, maybe some of the bulbs. And I don't know, I may see if I can use one of these containers. I am so excited for hyacinth bulbs because those are going to smell so good when you're in here. The greenhouse is getting, my temperature control thing is already triggering 85 degrees in here during the day. So hopefully these are going to be beautiful and it'll smell phenomenally. It'll smell great in here in a couple of weeks. So anyways, let's get them out of here and get them planted. I'll show you at the very end what I'm doing, or maybe along the process, but it's pretty simple. I will show you once I take this out how I'm waterproofing that. I'll show you that next. What cracks me up is when I find all of these gravel in here from when kids, I guess kids come and throw gravel into planters. I don't have any room to talk because that seems to be what Oaks loves to do too. Well, it did not seem to video any of what I just did, but I took the press and seal, just saran wrap around the entire thing. I did 3 layers. I like it to be thick because this container is, or this isn't really a planter, it's an antique piece, but I have put Flex Seal on the very bottom of it. On the inside, so it's not completely permeable, but I still don't want water to seep through and exit in any way. 3 layers of this, and then you just put the soil on top. All right, here's our hyacinth, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 12 in here. I'm just trying to pack it as full as I possibly can, so I may use more than 12. We'll see here in a second. This actually has a clear. Oh, that's fun. That's what the actual roots look like. Well, looky there. I kind of like whenever you see bulbs planted and you can see the bulb itself, so I don't mind that, but I do want to make sure that I can pack as many in here as I can, so I'll take some of those out. Okay, the first one is done. And I went around here, so you can probably tell this is the saran wrap that I ended up cutting off, but I came back and used all of the peat that was left in here and just kind of got rid of the extra roots or whatever. So hopefully this keeps the roots insulated so they don't dry out too fast. This planter right here kind of is at an angle. I don't know if you can tell, but it goes downhill. So I did leave the lip of this a little bit bigger and kind of packed in some more peat there. So, so hopefully it doesn't completely drain out, but I shoved in 23 of the white hyacinth. So that should be beautiful as soon as you walk in the door. Okay, I'm gonna pot up the rest of them. I'll go ahead and do this and then I'll give you a full tour after I'm completely done and show you where I'll place them and what containers I used. I got all of the bulbs planted and I wanted to show you what everything looks like. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. Here is all of the hyacinth blooms. These are the ones that I stuck, I don't know, like 22 blooms in here, 22 bulbs. So that's going to be the first thing as soon as you enter the door. It's going to smell heavenly. And then I did a lot of cleanup in here. So here are all of the white tulips. Some more of the white hyacinth. I did the saran wrap right here and I just put all the extra peat moss, sprinkle it all up there. And then here's the arrangement we did last week. Another hyacinth. Oh my gosh. And then I potted this guy and this guy I'll show you over here. This one is, I don't know what the actual name is. I kept the thing, it's what it's called. It is called Apuntia? Desert aloe. I don't know. We always call these tidal succulent. Anyways, that's, I'm putting this on record in case I ever wonder, someone ever asked me what that one is. This one is a star aloe swordfish. That's what the title looks like. These came from Home Depot. Look at that. Isn't that so crazy? It looks like an octopus with all the little tentacles. This is gonna be really pretty. I got some more tulips up here, kind of sprinkled them around on the corners. So whenever they do come in, they're gonna look really pretty. Oh, I got a hyacinth, some hyacinth up there. And then down here, I put the candy tuft. Looks like a cute little vignette now. And I left this full container. I thought that was actually looked pretty good right there. So that's just the full container of hyacinth. So I don't know. I think it's actually looking really good. I got rid of 4 of the Christmas trees that were in here, the little potted ones. So I planted those and we'll see if they actually take off. Oh, one more thing. All of the tulip and hyacinth bulbs, after they bloom, what I'll do is I'll come back and cut them all off and then I will stick them in the ground somewhere. So that next year, they're not gonna go to waste. Next year they will come up in a beautiful location that I probably will forget about and they'll just come up and it'll be grand. Today was so much fun. Thank you guys for watching. I am so excited to see these blooms actually start to bloom and grow. The candy tuft over here just gave me life because I feel like I need blooms in here and I need green. So I'm excited to go back to the garden centers and actually see what is blooming and add more of that in here. The next project, I think that phone is coming over here and we're gonna be putting out pre-emergent on the yard for crabgrass. So stay tuned because you know our silly shenanigans should be quite hilarious. And I'll get to put her to work, which will be great. That should be super fun. Stay tuned for that one. So craving blooms.